Hey, good afternoon from South Jersey. Man, a lot of stuff happening out there. Just to recap what Trump has done over the past week and a half, he's cut the DEI, the diversion, equity, and inclusion. And you guys know what that means. People with special needs, uh, people who are minorities or, disenfranchised, and you got the elderly, and they don't have the backing now to get a job. They're overlooked. So that's a huge portion of our population not enjoying their life. What are they doing? They got to stay home now. They can't go eke a little bit of living. The older folks, they're trying to supplement their income because their Social Security is so low, 600 a month. How do they live? People that are slow, disabled physically or maybe slightly mentally, they can't leave the house now. Their parents have to watch them just wither away. They can't go out 3 days a week to a job and feel like they're part of society and contributing and have that good feeling. No, that's taken away. So they've cut the DEI. They've removed medicine caps. So if you have any families that are elder, now their insulin's skyrocketing again, and now their blood pressure medications skyrocketing again. So all the pharmaceutical people are making their money hand over fist, and people will not be able to afford their medications now. The cap is removed. I can't imagine what insulin's going to cost. People are going to die. 1,500 felons out, angry guys. I hope they are enjoying their freedom and they stay in their area and, you know, celebrate being out. But I pray that they maintain their composure and, don't go around with weapons and go after people. You want to discuss and openly somewhere, let's do it. Let's tape it. Going after all the immigrants. The tragedy unfolding out there. I've left many videos prior. This is the rounding up of families and the splitting up of families, and you have a one room that you've been working here at, sending your money home to your mom or your girlfriend in Nicaragua or wherever, and on your refrigerator you have a stack of money with an envelope going to your mom or your girlfriend back home. Your clothes are nicely folded, your bed's made, you have a little bit of food in your little refrigerator, for the week, and you're working doing paving driveways, but you're happy, you make a little bit of money and you send it home. Right? You get picked up. What happens to all your stuff? Can you imagine the mental anguish out there? It's overwhelming. And the economic cost, who's going to pick all the fruit and stuff in the spring? For all the jobs right now in construction, food service, everything. When they're not there to fill those jobs, what happens to those businesses? You think white kids and boys and girls are going to just jump in and do their job? They can't, and they won't. Business will fail because of the current regime going on now under this fascist, crazy ass unfolding before us. Now he's gone after trans passports. They can't leave the country. Sound a little bit like Germany in 1930? Now, besides those things that he's pulled, he wants to control the media. He has a right-wing platform guy who's going to control everything leaving the United States that goes out to the world. We're a small portion of the world. We're only 5% of the world. The world gets their news, and they look at us as a beacon of hope. We're supposed to represent the best in the world because we have everybody from the world here. What makes us great is our diversity, that we're immigrants. But he's shitting all over that. White supremacy is in the White House now. The Proud Boys are in Washington, D.C. on March, hiding their faces. You got 1,500 felons angry out there, pissed off. Who knows what they're going to do on his behalf? I pray that the state police in every state and the powers that be are monitoring so civilians aren't going to be harmed. All these things are going on, and I still see a light at the end of the tunnel because it's so broad and so bad and so overwhelming here. We're just 5% of the world's population. Imagine this going around globally. How frightening that this faction of people, including Donald Trump, including Elon Musk, including probably 400 other people, are involved in this. They have found, without a shadow of a doubt, the 15th of January, and it's been going on for a year, more, who knows? looking at what? Interference in our elections. So here's the thing. When the G7 meet, and we are part of the G7, it's the United States, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and United Kingdom, along with the European Union, which consists of 27 countries, right? Making up just the European Union, not including the United Kingdom. Hi, mate. That's Australia. Pip, pip. Japan, Italy, Germany, France, Canada, and the United States. Those countries, those are significantly strong economic entities. There's a lot more of the world, but those countries are very strong. Us, the United States, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, United Kingdom. And then on top of it is the EU, and that contains 27 countries. The EU itself, without mentioning the other 7 that I just did 3 times, the EU by itself, there's 27 countries outside, the 27 countries represent 447 million people. More than the United States, we're 330 million. So a lot of people, other countries, and infecting a lot of people are involved, are affected by electronic interference and attacking our democracy through cyber. Because what these guys mean in G7, the topics that they go over are the economy, climate change, trade, the protection of democracy, the protection of individual rights, international security, and now artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is the hot topic now. This is all new. It's all so we have our people, our AI people, looking to what happened with his AI, what happened with our elections, and there is something awry. And I'm only going to explain it because every time I show the video, I get it's not good. All I can say is this. Our AI has revealed a pattern that should not exist in the votes. And here's how I'll describe it. If you have a shotgun shell with 200 pellets, and you have a shotgun shell with 200 pellets, and you fire the shell out of the shotgun. When those 100 blue pellets and 100 red pellets leave the barrel of the gun, aren't they supposed to kind of stay together and they'll group out a little bit, but they'll still be mixed when they strike the target downrange, right? They'll leave in a small pattern and it'll open up maybe the size of a paper plate, right? Well, that's how it should happen. And when they hit, all the blue and the red should be all mixed together, right? Well, that's not the case. The pattern that our AI found, now this is artificial intelligence. This is how you know that G7 is going to get involved. This is a global issue. It's not just American, it's global. So international law comes in, Interpol. What's going on around the world? Are we protecting our democracy? Are we protecting our trade and our economy? Are we protecting our individual rights? International security? What's going on? This is a clear and present danger. So they have to act on it. And now artificial intelligence and election interference. So when they did this, I drew this. This is for entertainment purposes only. And this is what the RAI has found that the AI involved in elections globally have encountered. There's not just bad factions in our country. Again, people, we're 5% of the world's population. There's a lot of bad around the world. And Elon Musk and the group that it helped him and his involvement globally, come on, man. The money he has, you think it's just here? There's bad everywhere around the world. And they're going to go down. Because here's what the graph, this is what it shows. This is the pellets coming out of the shotgun and what happened. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is just a nice drawing that I put together. And so that's coming out of the shotgun. And, it's going to open up, hopefully, and hit the target. But here it doesn't. The red votes go up and continue on to the target. The blue votes during this AI implemented, these blue dots, go down. missing the target, not being counted. When the election first happened, I questioned, I was like, what? 66 million votes she got? How come Joe Biden, 4 years earlier, not as popular, but at least he wasn't Donald Trump, how did he get 81 million votes? And then 4 years later, she gets 66 million votes with all the enthusiasm, with everybody being so happy. Kamala, man, 15 million votes less? Yeah, 15 million votes less. Those BBs went south. So prepare yourselves, MAGA. Just know, and I'm not trying to stick this in your face, but this all has to come to an end. Everything that he's done that I mentioned is like Germany, stopping the transgender people from having a passport and leaving, going after DEI, i.e. older folks and people in need, special needs mentally and physically. Go after those people. Just like a certain person over in Germany in the 30s went after everybody who was in a psych ward or in a old folks home or in an insane asylum or whatever. Emptied them. They were no more. Get rid of the people that don't matter in your eyes. Control the media leaving our country. The person he hired was just recent, yesterday. All the media leaving our country, going out into the other 95% of the world, is going to see what they want to see. Like we're North Korea or Russia or China. That's exactly who it's going to be controlled propaganda media. Is that how you want to live? I'm 11 minutes, 44 seconds in. I'm going to cut this short. I think I hit you with a lot of good data.